All right. Welcome everyone to an all new episode of Comic Book Women. We had a couple of you waiting, so thanks for being patient. It's going to be worth it because tonight we are covering fan favorite and recently, I think, like pop culture favorite, Wolverine. What do you guys think? It's been all over pop, everywhere.
I mean, he's been a fan favorite for.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Here's my thing. I have a teenage daughter, right? So I kind of gauge the world off of whatever it is that she's currently into. And she didn't really care that much about Wolverine. But then the Wolverine and Deadpool started coming out. And then Deadpool is attached to Blake Lively, who's attached to Taylor Swift. So it's like this long string of connections. And now suddenly she cares about Logan.
Right? Which will be really cool if there's more female, lovers of Wolverine.
Did you see Logan, the movie?
Did Ellie?
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet. I should probably let her. She can handle it. It's not too violent.
I think Logan was the last movie that I watched before I had Romy. Like I was on top, when it came out.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to see how like these characters kind of fluctuate. Deadpool obviously is what kind of drew Ellie mostly into this, but I think it all kind of is going to come full circle. Before we get started, I want to give a quick thank you to Nimesh for the super chats. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yeah. What's this? A new opening? Yeah, we've used that a couple of times. Come on.
Yeah, we've been using that for
like a year.
Long time now. Yes. Come on, Bruce.
Where have you been, Bruce?
Wait, what have you been doing? Shout out to Cover Price. They are sponsors. There's a code in the description if you want to try out their platform for only 99 cents. Worth it. And shout out to Bird City Comics, our sponsored retailers. We do have a book dropping this Friday, but I can't show it yet. So make sure you're following us on social so you can see the image tomorrow. All right. So you guys just want to dive in?
Yeah.
Let's dive in. Sarah, what shirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Deadpool shirt.
I can see just like the corner of it. I'm like, I thought it was Deadpool. That's cute.
My Deadpool taco shirt. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I keep hearing the rumors that they're going to show the trailer or at least a teaser trailer. Kevin Feige has the emblem of, Wolverine and Deadpool. I'm excited. Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, Anthony walked in like right when you were talking. Say hi,
girls. I saw the reflection. When he walked in.
He's back.
Tim's crazy, right? What's in that box?
Lady Maniac of New York.
Right. He goes, local man's in there. I go, what? And he goes, it's L through M. That doesn't say L through M on his short box. He has no system for organizing his comics.
We need to talk about how to organize comics then. That could be our next show. All right, let's jump in. Wolverine. So let's go down the line. Jen, we'll start with you. I'm assuming you've been reading this since the 80s, right?
I want to say 90s for me. And then the cartoon definitely got me hooked. And then the movies and some of like the 2000 comics. And yeah.
I'm with you on the cartoon. I can still hear the song. It brings back memories. But yeah, I think the cartoon was probably my first exposure.
And then Logan was an early... and I were first started dating, and I took her to see Logan, and then she loved it. And at the end, she's like, "Oh, is this how like the MCU and the Marvel stuff is?" And I was like, "No, not like this."
The Xmen movies were great, though.
Yeah,
I liked them, but a lot of people hated them.
Really?
Oh, wait, did you? You didn't like the Ivan Ooze villain apocalypse?
I liked Days of Future Past. That was my favorite X-Men movie. I think that was really, really well done. Comics wise, though, I've read a couple of the runs. I'm a fan of Chris Claremont, who's not. So, but I definitely need to get more involved with it, I guess. What about you, Lucy?
Well, same. It started with the cartoons, and then from the cartoons, but I didn't grow up reading comics. It was mostly like cartoons and then movies, things like that. But yeah, like right now I have that song, the opening song for X-Men in my head right now.
Perfect.
It's stuck in my head right now.
Sarah, what about you?
I follow the same path as Jen. I kind of got more into the movies, and I did like the early X-Men movies because they were good for its time. You know, we were all excited. X-Men, yay! You know, and Jean Grey and the Phoenix is one of my favorite. She's one of my all-time favorite characters. So I was excited to see her, and of course the cartoons kind of reinforced everything. So,
but you know what? From the movies, I hated the way Rogue was in the movie.
Yeah.
Even though I like Anna Paquin, she was good for True Blood, but not. You know, she was too whiny. I didn't like it.
Well, it was
whiny's a good way to say it.
Storyline for her,
huh?
It was a dumb storyline for her.
It was.
Do you guys?
I agree.
Think that when they he's now iconic, Hugh Jackman, but when he first was cast, he was too tall, and I remember a lot of people like, he's 6 foot something. He needs to be like.
Wait, what? He's 6 foot something? Hugh Jackman?
Isn't he?
Yeah, he's tall.
It's hotter, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
And I think Wolverine's like around 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, that's why they're saying that. What's his name? Daniel. Daniel. That he will be perfect. Yeah, that he will be good for it because he
won't play him.
But I mean, I don't know, if he works out and he gets, why not? He's a great actor. So I like to see him since I see him in other stuff other than Harry Potter. Like,
don't you just see Harry Potter? Everything I see him and I still just see Harry Potter.
But he had the beard going. If he had the beard.
Since I watched the show that he was on HBO, I think it was on HBO that show. He was so silly on that show. I can't remember the name of the show, but he was so silly. I see him different now.
Well, Hugh Jackman's like, I think he was the perfect casting. I've never seen an actor so dedicated to getting so I don't want to say comically because that sounds wrong, accurate. His physique was flawless. I remember that scene when he's getting out of the waterbed and he stands up and he has like no shirt on and it's like, you can see the veins popping out. Like he really was, he encapsulated Wolverine perfectly. Anyway, speaking of Hugh Jackman, oh, there we are. Okay.
Brittany couldn't fit everything on here, right? So he's had multiple names, like JamesHowlett from is it 1880 is when he was born, like ish. But we all know him as Logan, WeaponX, Patch, like Wolverine. Like there's so many names that we've called him through the years. So,
but for the most part, we'll just say Wolverine, aka Logan, and WeaponX. But you guys can research the rest. All right, Lucy, do you want to handle all the power and abilities?
Ooh, sure. Super strength, reflex, senses, stamina, durability. Ooh, regeneration. Regeneration. Sorry, I'm like I'm blind. Delay aging. I'm like what else is that?
Psionic resistance.
Sonic. And what is the other one? I can't pronounce that.
Adamantium.
Skeleton claws, retraction, marksman, and tactician.
Perfect.
Okay.
Nailed it. So basically, he's a badass. We could just sum it up. He's unstoppable. Yes, Jen.
And another huge asterisk to the stats. We do not create the stats. And actually, if you look into his cards, we go after the trading card stats on the back of those Marvel cards. So his first one was from 1991, but the stats looked weird. And then we went through the ages and we're like, wow, his stats are probably one of the most fluctuating ones we've come across. And so we tried to choose one that was somewhat around what we thought, but we also don't agree with this 100%. So the one that you're seeing right now, these stats are from the 2020-2021 Upper Deck Marvel Annual number 50 Wolverine card. Go ahead.
Okay. Sarah. Perfect. Yeah, Sarah, stats.
Yeah, snicked, right? So his stats, we have a fighting of 7, a durability of 6, a strength of 4. Now this is sad.
I know.
This is really sad. Intelligence of 2 and speed of 2.
So this is 1 out of 7. So 7 is the max. We don't agree on the intelligence. Right?
Yeah.
Is he a dummy? Why are they calling him a dummy?
I know.
Maybe
He gets angry fast and he gets ahead of himself most of the time. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe. What's up, Pressable? Pressable defense in the house, guys.
He's like, me kill.
Me kill. Me Wolverine. Bark, bark. Yeah.
And then a big shout out, because Brick also couldn't have the creators on here, just wasn't enough room. Roy Thomas, Lean Win, John Romita Sr., and then some people will credit Herb Trimpe?
Oh, Herb Trimpe?
Because he drew where Wolverine first appeared, the cameo on the last page. So a lot of people leave him out, but he's still like important.
Okay, I have a question. If you guys had to put Wolverine versus Predator or Predator versus Wolverine, and if Wolverine couldn't regenerate, that's the asterisk here. If he couldn't come back to life, it was just a one-on-one fight, who do you think would win?
Does he have the adamantium?
Yeah.
Does he know that he can't regenerate, or is it something that like the Predator sprays on him?
He knows he can't regenerate.
Okay, then
he cannot regenerate. It's just Predator versus Wolverine. You throw him in an arena like Hunger Games style. Who would you think would come out as the winner?
Wolverine.
Only if he had the adamantium still and he knew that he couldn't regenerate, because then I think he would fight different.
Mm-hmm.
But Predator is a strategist. That's what he does. Strategy. Like he. Mm-hmm. That's how he. What were you gonna say, Sarah?
Does he still have his like senses of smell and stuff, Wolverine?
Yeah, and heat. Oh, yeah. Wolverine. Yeah.
So
he's
yeah,
I would though. He's still a dum-dum. So it's Predator all the way.
Thank you, Sarah. I said this on the Lord show and people were like, what? I'm like, well, just think about it for a second. If you put somebody who really had it all planned out in his head and he couldn't come back. Huh?
Rudy.
Wolverine got taken out by Arnold. Yeah. That's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, we're on torn panel. All right, moving on. Okay, so let's kick it off. Guys, if you're just joining tonight, we are going to be scratching the surface of the character of Wolverine. We are going to have a part 2 and part 3 because there's so much to unpack. But let's kick it off with this. What do we have first, Jen?
So there's no way we could not do Incredible Hulk 180 and 181 from 1974. Which would you guys rather have? I would go right.
There's no debate here. Well, okay, there is.
I mean, I would want both. I will want both. Just because, look, okay, 180, I feel that's his first appearance, but 181, that's the one with the money. Like, if I can get,
it's him on the cover
of that, right? But he's also on the cover. But then it's like it kind of, I feel it kind of goes hand in hand.
Wait, you have $5. And this guy is like, you get one of these. And this is purely, you're not looking to resell. This is PC for life. Which would you rather have, 180 or 181?
181 because he's in the cover.
181.
I go 180.
Really? Do tell. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just wanted to go with the because everyone goes 181, right?
That's why.
All right, so let's look at the chat here. We have They Call Me Bruce is going 181. Still Chillin' went 181. Pressable Defects went 180. Okay. Cosmic went 181. Aaron Yee, I'm surprised by that. Went 180. Rudy does pressing count. Oh, hold on. Reef went 180. And Marvel official answer first appearance is 180. PC 181. The battle is, yeah.
It is.
Looks like we have a torn chat too. Torn chat.
I go with Marvel. What Marvel says, what says goes. So I would go with 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you're going.
Yeah, but then he's on the cover though.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Let's just agree to disagree on this one. I don't think there is a right answer. Well,
Mm-mm.
actually, there is. My answer is right. 181.
Yeah, but Marvel says.
Yeah, but look at the market. The market has spoken.
Yeah,
We're looking at an 8.5 going for roughly $1,300 for the
Market is
180.
done.
Well,
Yeah, right. And the 8.0 is going for over $5,000. Like that's a massive difference. I don't know. The chat seems to be voting 180 though. I think they're ahead right now. Everybody's saying 180, 180, 180. Interesting.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Mhm.
Here's another good one. What do we have here, Jen?
So it's Incredible Hulk 182 from 1974. It's either his second or third appearance, depending on how you view the last slide. And then you have Giant Size X-Men #1 from 1975, and it's iconic. It's him on the cover. It's early Wolverine. So how about for this one?
Obviously, the right again. Right?
I don't have any of these.
Everybody wants Giant Size X-Men #1. Everybody wants that book. I don't own one, but everybody wants it, right? Lucy, what do you think? Are you going left?
Well, I just want Giant X-Men #1 because I mean, huh? Am I cutting off?
No, so that's the one you would pick. You go Giant. Lucy?
Yeah, I will go with one. Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Am I cutting off?
No.
No.
Damn
You're being very strange, though.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I
Theoretically.
think it's my internet is acting up again.
Oh, no. Okay,
But
Sarah,
yes.
what about you? Left or right?
I'm gonna go right this time. I like it. I like Giant Size X-Men. I don't have it. I want it.
Right? Everybody does. What's up, Geek Driven? Welcome in. All right, so anybody that says Hulk 21 was first appearance, oh my God, we're still going on that one. Yeah, it's definitely a debate. I know. But let's take a look at the stats here. So on the left-hand side, we have a fine going for $88, a 7.5 for $175. Whereas on the right, the Giant Size X-Men is still out of my price range. $1,300 for a very good, with an 8.5 going for almost $4,000. It is on a slight decline though, so
What?
I wonder if that'll change.
Reef the Sea Forever. Are you kidding me?
eek. Okay.
Wow.
Jen, are you doing comments or am I?
I forgot, and then you did it, and then I saw that one, and then I clicked on it.
Okay, so I'm off comments now. You got it?
No, both.
Yes, together.
I'll keep doing it. What's up, Rudy? Oh, well, he said, what's up, Jeff? Rudy, you've been here this whole time. Okay, so let's keep on going. Next up. So some of the picks throughout the night, guys, are our personal picks, and we have our own reasons for them. But what do we have on the left to start?
Well, so there are some keys we could not leave off this first time that we're covering Wolverine, which is kind of crazy. We've been on, Britt tried to remind me that I kept saying like 2-3 years, and she's like, no, in October of this year, it'll be 4.
For Nearing Nirvana?
Yeah. For us together, for comic
No. Comic Book Woman together.
I was like, holy hell, we've been doing okay.
Near Nirvana is 3 years. There's gonna be 3 years this year. Near
and this is the
Nirvana.
first time we've covered Wolverine. So could not leave off Wolverine #1 from 1982. It's his like first solo title.
Yes.
And then on the right hand side was Lucy's pick.
It's my pick. So it's Wolverine #3. And like Jen said, it was released on August 1982. Writer is Chris Claremont and covered by Frank Miller. Oh, is it Miller? Right? And I just picked that one because it's Wolverine. Like you can see like the difference from the one on the right, the one on the left, like he's ready to kick ass. But then on the one on the right, he's just so sad, and you can feel that. You can feel the sadness. I don't know. It's just like his
defeat, pure defeat.
Yes, like it just. I don't know. I just loved that cover, and it was just. I really liked it.
Tough one to get in a high grade too. Every time I see those, they're just dinged to shit.
Yeah, because of the black cover, and it's also a limited series. It's not that very long, which I would like to actually read this one. I have not read much of Wolverines, but this one is just like from seeing just the covers and reading a little bit about the synopsis of each book. I just thought it was pretty interesting. But yeah, both very classic covers.
Yeah, so you're going up against a pretty good one. And you just walked in. Which one would you pick if you had to go left or right? He's debating.
I mean, wait. Rephrase that question.
You have to pick. Okay, as Jen says, you have $5. And you can pick up one of these for $5. They're both in the same condition.
But you can't sell them again. So this is purely for your PC.
Yeah, take that seller mindset out.
Well, I'm not talking about seller, because if it's going to be for a PC and I came across like a 9 or better on that 3, I'd probably grab the 3, because the 1's going to hold up a lot better. And for some reason, people preserve the 1s. They didn't go deep into the series. Like when you find a set of those, everybody has 1 and 2. 3s and 4s are always all screwy, or people don't even have them as part of their sets.
Cool.
So
that was insanely sexy. Thank you.
That's what I do.
That's why he's my homie. That's why he's my homie. You see?
That was like a Jen answer, wasn't it? Well, it depends on the condition of the book.
Yeah.
As you think about the condition of the book.
I got you, Jen.
Does he know that I only have $5? Does he know? Does he know that I only have $5?
Lower print too.
Is it $5 in singles or is it quarters? Kidding.
Can I use a coupon?
Use a coupon. All right, let's see here. So stats, we have Near Mint going for 158 on the left. 9.8 is going for over $500, whereas Lucy's pick, A Very Fine, is going for 21. But like Anthony was saying, finding it in a 9.8 condition is pretty damn rare. You're looking at $322.
That's crazy.
Pretty good, right? Considering.
Yeah, it's really good. But see, I mean, obviously, like you will want to go obviously first with the number 1, right? Like you start like with the number 1, you know, and then you gonna work your way down.
Paul and Anthony are on the same page there. He has a point. You got to think about all those things when you're a collector. So if he came across it, he'd pick the 3. You and him are very similar, Lucy. I swear. You guys remind me so much of each other. All right, moving on. So on the left-hand side's my pick, but I'll let Jen talk first. You put me up against a banger, but go ahead.
To be fair, I do it in order of of release date.
Right? Yeah. You were trying to sabotage me.
So sometimes when you guys pick certain dates, I'm like, that's gonna be kind of tough. So on the left, it's Laura's pick. On the right, it's Incredible Hulk 340 from 1988. It's a Todd McFarlane cover, a classic that we've seen done so many times in different ways. It's just
It just got redone, right? It was wasn't the Hulk and Deadpool cover just released?
Yeah.
I think I have it in my garage actually.
And for that reason, I go with the left.
Yeah. Well, I picked the left because again, Chris Claremont, but it's a John Romita Jr. cover. It's a classic one. And Sarah, what do I call it when these covers are just timeless?
Evergreen.
Sorry. Evergreen. This is an evergreen. Thank you,
I
Sarah.
meant to say it in my head. Sorry. I meant to say it in my head. It just came out.
She's like, evergreen.
This is an evergreen cover, and it's a good series. I think when people were really getting invested in Xmen, it's a really intense Rachel Summers story in this one. So, and
you picked the newsstand.
Yes, I did.
I was kind of hoping you would have chosen the Canadian. If you ever, so this is 75 cents. If you ever see 95 cents, that's the Canadian version.
Ooh, is it go for like a higher premium?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, what I like about the cover is that his little it's like through the Xmen thing, like all the way down. Like it took me a little bit to realize that's what it was.
That's awesome. Can you imagine seeing it without the colors, like just the inks on this? I think that'd be so neat.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my pick.
I was gonna say because a cutout, where like the claws are coming down.
That would be cool. Yeah, and it's just like because I don't think I ever seen this one. Like you don't really see it as much as how much you see the one on the right. Like you said, Laura, like so many freaking they have done this so much that
homages.
I'm just like, wow. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Anthony just walked in and pointed to the homage one. Obviously, I mean,
Well, we have from MegaCon. They got some of those. Remember, it was the Friday release.
do we have any extra ones?
Yeah.
Can I give one away?
Yeah.
Please.
Ooh, snap.
Thank you, baby. He can't
What?
say no. So there was a MegaCon exclusive. That's what I was talking about. Anthony brought it back from Orlando, and it's this homage, and I think he just went to go get it. So we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Y'all are lucky.
Wait, how do we win?
They have to stay till the end of the show, and at the very end of the show, we'll ask a question about something we talked about during the show, and whoever answers first in the chat will win.
Oh shit! I will definitely lose because I have such a bad memory. I forgot already.
If you think of anything good that we talked about, like a little tidbit of or more or something, put it in the private chat, and we'll save it for the very end.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. We're looking at $14 for a raw 207, which I think is a steal. A 9.2 goes for $44. And on the right-hand side, we have $172 with a 9.6 going for $339. So that's the obvious winner. Anyway. Okay, so left first, and this is my pick again, but we'll have Jen talk about the left side first.
So the left is another, it's Wolverine's second series, I believe, from 1988. Just can't, how do you?
It's classic.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a fantastic cover. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think
What are you doing?
they re-released the
My
festival.
makeup.
Anthony wants to show you guys something really quickly, then we'll get back to this.
Sorry.
I mean,
I got these at MegaCon.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That everybody's going crazy over.
The foil Batman Beyond ones.
Nice.
These are just ones I picked up. That Transformer spot foil.
That's cool.
Nice.
This was an error print, but this is that new run.
That's cool.
Like the Old Man Red Ranger.
Yeah. Oh,
Laura.
Hey.
Laura Ranger.
Laura, and there's a foil.
Nice.
This was cool. IDW was doing these ash cans.
Oh.
Oh.
The Turtles, the rebooted Turtles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then the Clayton Crane,
Meh.
Nice.
I
Joker.
don't like Crane.
And then this is the one I was talking about.
Yeah. So can I give that away?
Yeah, this is the Miko Suyan. This was a Friday drop. They didn't even announce it. He just had them Friday.
That
Wow.
one's sold out too, right?
Yeah, they sold out of those. I got like
Thank you, sponsor. Yay! So we'll give this away at the end of the night.
you were responsible for shipping it.
But baby, my fingers hurt. My fingers are all.
But it was the thing. Your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping to me.
Continental US.
No, it's from a movie.
It's from a movie. He's not serious. I'm not. All right. So the left-hand side. So that one's obvious. Everybody knows why you want that. On the right-hand side was my other pick. And I had a hard time. I kind of struggled with it, but it looks like I went very liney with my picks. This is Xmen 251 from 1989. Again, Claremont. But the reason I chose this is because of the story arc here is phenomenal. This is one of the few that I have read with Wolverine. So he's being tortured on this giant X, and he's having all these flashbacks and hallucinations. It's an intense one. This is one that I think everybody should read, and I thought this cover was just fantastic. So
Yeah, it's very, very Hoots Jesucristo here. Right?
oh my God, Anthony's being ridiculous. Yeah, guys, if you're just joining me, we'll give this away at the end of the night. So do not go anywhere. So those are my two picks, but I don't see how anybody's to go. What about you, Sarah? Would you go with mine?
Yeah, I think they're both iconic, but I love the right hand one. I love your pick the most.
Really?
Yeah, I've always loved that cover.
sarcastic. I thought you were going to say left, obviously, but
I do too. At the end of Logan, that was we actually rewatched it, Britt and I, and she liked it at the end when the girl takes the cross and then turns it as an X and then walks away.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Remo. Yeah, I'm gonna go with your pick, Laura. I really like that cover. I really like that cover. I know, again, one classic and everything, but I don't know. I like that run too. So I'm kind of X-Men. So
it's a really, really good run. It's so well written, and I feel like
Remo.
I know I'm reading the chats too. I didn't think I was going to say.
Because the face I made when he said that, I was like,
He's kidding, mostly for the most part. Okay, let's take a look. On the left, the Wolverine 1 is going for $63 near mint. That's not too bad. A 9.8 going for $246. The Uncanny X-Men 251 is not that far off. We're looking at $172 for a 9.8 with a fine going for $11. So either one I think is really a win.
And they call me Bruce. Yes. X23 Laura. I just was trying to talk quick and said the girl.
How dare you, man? How dare
guys,
you?
Be nice to Jen. She's never read a comic, so she doesn't know what she's saying. She's guessing.
Wink, wink. Yes.
Jen,
yes,
I've never met anybody, male or female, in this community that knows as much as you do. That's
there's no.
100% truth.
I remember how bad we did against. What was the trivia contest?
You just don't do well under pressure. You panic.
You don't do it well under pressure, but that's
yeah.
true.
If you had like an hour to answer
yourself, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Well, we need to do a rematch against them.
Yeah, with the pressable defects.
The cheaters, pressable defects. If any of you follow pressable defects, feel free to kind of harass them a little bit. Be like, why'd you cheat? Why'd you cheat against the girls? So messed up.
They were here earlier. I don't know if they're still here, but.
Okay, so now let's have a little battle within the group. So we have Sarah's pick on the left and Lucy's on the right. Sarah, plead your case.
Absolutely. So this is Marvel Presents. Before Wolverine, there was WeaponX. This is number 72. This came out in March of 91. The cover artist and writer is Barry Windsor Smith. And this is the storyline of the origin of WeaponX. And this is also the first appearance of WeaponX. So you got that. This is also a wraparound cover. I love it because it's creepy as hell. This is the story of, basically Logan turning into what we know as WeaponX and Wolverine. Yep. This is him getting his adamantium skeleton. And I think that's what's like behind it. I think it's just a really cool representation of like, this,
that's
origin.
That's enough. Yeah, time out.
Time. You can't tell yours anymore. Time.
Too much, Sarah. Too much. Yeah.
Cool. I like it. It's cool. It's creepy cool. There. I'm done.
You're such an ass. Time. You're done. My turn. All right, Lucy, beat that.
I don't have that much. That's not fair.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
Damn it. It's a fucking cool cover. Okay, I win. I'm just kidding.
I like yours too, Lucy. I like yours too.
Well, X-Men and 11 released August 1982. And you see, I didn't realize when I did both of my picks, Wolverine number 3 came out in 1982. And this one's 10 years later, 1992. That's crazy. And its writer Scott, I can't pronounce his name, and Jim Lee. And it's a cover by Jim Lee, which we covered last week. It's an awesome cover. Like, I just love that. Every time I look at this cover, like, I forget, like, Jubilee is in the bottom. Like, I don't know. It's just, they're so kind of like blend in together that it's just like, hey, oh, wait, there's.
I didn't even notice Jubilee at first because
it kind of blends in the whole yellow and then the top piece, like the way he's hanging upside down. I just thought it was so cool. And what's her name? She's just in the back behind Wolverine. Like, I don't know. I really like this. It looks like they're about to drop an album in this freaking.
Time. You're done.
Shut up! No, she had time more.
This is gonna get ugly, guys. All right. You know what? Let's let the chat vote. We're not even gonna make this something that Jen and I have to decide.
We need a little bell. We need a little bell to the boxing bell.
Anybody in the chat right now? This is all on you. Type L for left, right for R for right.
L for Lucy, right for right.
All right, so we'll take Nimesh's. Nimesh went 72. That's 1 point for Sarah.
Okay, Nimesh, Nimesh.
Yeah,
72 as well. So we got 272 so far.
Haters.
Ooh,
L for Lucy. L for Lucy. L for Lucy. That's Lucy. Come on. Thank you, Paul.
Hey, look, you got call.
Oh, okay. Paul, come on. Come on, Paul.
Shut
Come
up,
on,
Sarah.
Lauren.
Oh, dang it. I can't keep
You're
Sarah out.
dominating. You got like 85 votes to 1.
No, L is for
Okay.
Lucy, okay? So thanks, Jane. Love you.
All
Love you, Paul, James. You guys are my people.
Okay, this is
Rest of
actually
you?
kind of interesting. This is a tough call here. Look,
It
the
is.
near mint for the Weapon X72 is going for $20. A near mint of the Xmen 11, $17. That's comparable. That's not that far off. A 9.6 going for $69 is kind of odd, whereas the 9.8 went for $216. Jen?
It's because of
I
the
think-
newsstand for Lucy.
L, thank you, right? Thank you.
Is that what it is?
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
L.
I'm gonna start picking newsstands because I know,
Yes,
newsstands
too.
are a little bit more. So
Yeah.
I used to think that, but like I guess newsstands were only popular during a certain time frame, and then it switches, and then newsstands aren't better anymore. It was so confusing. I learned that recently.
Yeah.
Who cares what people think, what's popular, whatever? It's what you like and what you want. And if you want to collect both of them, then buy both of them. Like who? Yeah. Unless you're gonna sell them, then worry about that.
All right, moving on. We gotta wait till Jen gets in this fight next. Your picks are coming up. What do we have on the left, Jen?
So this is Wolverine 145. It's the Error white bone cover from 1999, and then on the right hand side, it's Wolverine: The Origin, #1 from 2001.
What he's saying after 1986, that's when it switches.
Yeah, but then if you get the last couple newsstands, like from 2000, is it 14 or 12 or in that like mid 2000s, is the last newsstands ever done. So then it gets kind of pricey again.
Fascinating. We should do a whole thing on that one too. The Error cover. There's an Error cover.
Yes, so this is the one that it's missing the foil, so it's considered the bone version.
Gotcha. That's cool. And on the right hand side,
it's Wolverine: The Origin from #1 from 2001. So this is where we find out like he's been around since 1880, and James Howlett and all that.
I heard that this story was really good. I need to read it. Oh, I've been wanting to read it since I got into comics. This is one that I always said I wanted to read, and I just
it looks like a U book. Kind of has like that horror vibe to it, doesn't it?
Because I'm horrible. Just kidding.
You said it.
Shut up! You need to say no, Lucy.
I'm
No.
gonna say something else.
No.
I agree with Nimesh.
Oh, you're on comments. Oh, I do that to Lucy all the time, and she yells
Okay,
at me.
it's okay.
Don't touch my buttons.
Yell at her.
I won't touch them again. It will not happen again.
Nimesh said left for the money, but right for the art.
Yep. Yeah, same.
Okay, before we move on, there's almost 40 of you here with us tonight. We're almost done. We're more than halfway through the show. We'll be giving away this MegaCon exclusive at the end of the show. You have to stay tuned to be able to have a chance at that. So don't go anywhere.
What comic is it?
I don't know. Let me look.
You know,
I know it's Miko Suyan, but
Ooh.
Yeah, the tray. I need to get the tray.
Deadpool 4.
Okay,
It's a nice cover.
just curious.
Deadpool 4. Yeah, Miko Suyan. Moving on. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's look at the pricing here. So we have very fine. Jeez. Holy hell, you guys weren't kidding. $1,600 for a very fine. A 9.6 went for $10,000.
Dang.
Wow.
So if you see this,
Wow.
even if it's banged up, it's still
Buying it and gonna be rich.
Get your
No,
money.
not like
Get your money.
Does anybody in the chat own one? I'm just curious. Does anybody out there? Because I saw people doing 8 out of 12s. They were keeping track of what they had. Does anybody out there have an error? And no, Audie, you can't go to bed.
Give us a like.
Yeah, give us a bit a like.
Thank you, Geek Driven.
Thanks,
Give us
Dad.
your thumb. Give us a thumb.
We need to beat. Long story short, 1 week. We got to beat them. We're beating our own team, but it's okay.
Sarah, did you laugh because I'm gonna say?
Not the error. Not the error. Not the error. Not the error. Damn.
It's a ghost. Dang.
Ooh.
Okay, moving on. Jen, this is your pick on the left. What are we looking at here?
It's Wolverine. How would you say that word?
Natsuki?
Natsuki?
Natsuke?
It's from 2002 by George Pratt. He both illustrated and wrote the story. I would say I like the art a lot.
Yes.
I wouldn't say, I'm sorry, George. I just like the art. The art's amazing. If you like art, then check it out.
So the story, no.
But the art's cool. The art's cool. And then on the right, it's not my pick. It's just a key. It's Wolverine 66, Steve McNiven from 2008. It's the first Old Man Logan.
Hi, Chad. Chad-tastics in the chat. Yeah, that cover, that is intense. It kind of has, I don't want to say a little bit of a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, like feel to it, but maybe mixed with some David Mack, mixed with someone else.
I like that he's smoking in it too.
Yes. You know, for a second, I thought he didn't have an arm, but it's just the way he's holding the weapon, like he's moving. Yeah. It took me a second to see that. They're both cool. Kind of like the zombie kind of Captain America, and you know, I'm kind of jealous that She-Hulk over there, even though she's old, her boobs are still so up there.
Oh, dude, no, that's like the best storyline though.
Huh?
What happens to She-Hulk in that world is horrible.
What happens to her? I haven't read this. Why? She died?
I don't think it's okay, you can tell me later.
Oh no.
It's bad.
I need to read this.
Yeah, you should read it. It'll be a good read.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. We are looking at $8 if you guys want to get a hold of that beautiful art. Like Jen said, that's really well represented. A different take on that character. I like it. The Old Man Logan is going for $25 raw, and I agree with her. It is a really good read. I actually didn't finish it because of some of the stuff in that run.
Yeah,
is it pretty rough?
Trigger warnings.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
it's pretty rough. Anthony loved it though. I'm a giant wimp. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bruce, that's if it's like that, like
yeah.
Moving on. Next up. All right. This slide made my day. I'm so excited that we're including this. If you guys are fans of art and comics, this is like, boom, chef's kiss, right? So, Jen, what do we have?
So in 2009, there was a ton of covers through multiple titles of Wolverine art appreciation. So it's Wolverine done in different styles by a lot of different artists. I think there was like 18 to 20 or so that actually exist. So these are just 4. And then what happened is they took that Wolverine art appreciation. You see the right-hand side where he's holding the girl. That cover is actually Wolverine Origins, the S at the end, number 5 by Joe Quesada. And they took all the covers and put it in that. So if you can find the art appreciation Wolverine one, it's usually like around $10. I feel like I'd pay probably $5.
It's $10. I'll pay $1.
And then a lot of these Wolverine ones you can get for around $2-3, and then some of them sometimes go for around $20. But it's usually safe to get these a little bit cheaper than that.
So we had a little bit of a debate backstage. We already, Sarah, who's the far left? What was the artist again?
I don't know who the far left is. That's the one I don't know.
But we know Andy Warhol. What were the other ones, Sarah?
Salvador Dali, and then we have Vincent Van Gogh, and then I think the Wolverine that's in between the Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men. I think this is a play off the Kiss, which was done by Clint, but Laura doesn't think.
I don't think it's close enough. I think it's more of an Art Nouveau look. I would go more with Alfonso Mucha, who inspired Jenny Frison.
Yes.
It doesn't look like the Kiss to me. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Would you say that would be the Kiss? You all know what we're talking about when she's in like that beautiful robe and whatever, but I don't know. I don't see it. So Sarah and I are at a little bit of a...
I think it's a play on it. That's what I think. I don't think it's like exactly but I think it's a play on it.
The other ones are so like obvious though. Like it's
Right.
so obvious. So it's like if they were gonna do that, she should have been like kneeling more. It should have been more.
True.
I don't know. Anyway, they're still cool though. Either way.
I'm hunting for these. These are now going to be on my hunt list for sure.
Again, 2009. If you type in Wolverine art appreciation, it should pop up.
He has his ear on the claw. That's so funny.
I like the Canadian, the maple leaf on the Dali one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. I didn't even notice until you said something. That is cute. All right, moving on. So next up, Sarah, your pick is on the left.
Yes.
I'm on the right.
And Jen's on the right. Here we go.
So I'm going to explain the hell out of this one.
Get her, Sarah. Get her. Go.
So this is Wolverine, Deadpool, the decoy. This is number 1. This is a one-shot, and this came out in September of 2011. Obviously, the cover art is the one and only Scotty Young, and the writer is Stuart Moore. I just picked this one because I was going to pick a Scotty Young cover, and I decided to pick this one because of long story short. And 2, I love that you have Wolverine there, and he's like acting all confused because Deadpool is dressed as one of my favorite characters, the Phoenix. And of course, there's a love story between Wolverine and the Phoenix. So and that's why I picked it, and it's awesome.
She's ending on that. Jen, you're up.
So I picked this strictly as a cover buy. Normally $1 to $3 is like usually what I see this for, and I picked it up a couple times just because I like it. And I actually have it has a t-shirt, and I have that t-shirt, and it is Wolverine Max issue number 5 from 2013. Anything that's like Japanese samurai Wolverine, I just can't help. Like both my picks had to do with that, right?
Yeah, you had a theme going tonight.
But it's just cover.
It's a really nice cover. It looks like it's a cover for a movie.
Oh, right? Jock did it.
Really? Oh, that made me like it more. I wouldn't have guessed that, but now that you're saying it, yeah, he does kind of do that. I met him. I met Jacques at New York Comic Con. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, I think you like those covers because they have this very subtle sense of strength behind them. Kind of like you, actually. It's all warriors, fighters, honor. It's very Jen. Okay, so let's see. We have the chat already voting. We got 1 for the right. We got 2 for the right.
You miss the geek driven. Jeff says, "Sorry, Sarah, going with Jen in this one."
Another 1 for the right. Team Jen to the max. Namesh went right.
Oh, get that to the max because it says max.
Paul Holloway went right. Ooh,
this looks like bad. I feel bad though because I know the prices.
I know, so do I.
Well, I really, really like the cover, the Jen. I really like it because I like that whole samurai type of thing too. But I have to go with Scotty Young, and I just think it's so funny, and like the thing that him like he's kind of like if he's confused, like what's happening, like it's just so funny. Yeah.
All right.
Strikes goes with left.
Let's look at the price. Audie went right too. We're looking at $10 for the Wolverine Deadpool and roughly $3 for the Max, which if you're a fan of the art, there you go. It's a steal.
Well, you got 2 votes, Sarah. Me and Donnie.
Yay! I've never seen this book in the wild. Could you tell if this was done by Scotty Young?
No, not this one. Not this one, no.
So be careful when you're going through those books and you see some Wolverine or even Deadpool covers, because he's done Deadpool. They're not all baby covers. He does some great artwork. So
that art appreciation one from 2009 that we were talking about, he has a couple in that one where it doesn't. It's the other Scotty Young style.
James.
Girls, read your private chat.
I did.
Okay, moving on. Okay, so next up, Jen, what's this slide?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted because you said to look at the private chat.
Not you, other 2 girls, not you.
So these have come out recently. So they're still around cover. But it's in the Gmart system. It's Wolverine. It's like 23 or 20 covers of varying, again, kind of like in 2009, where it's all these Wolverine covers. It's this. The majority of them are I always say it wrong.
Homages? Yeah.
Okay. Are homages. And then
homages.
Homages. So these are just
homages.
Homages.
No, homages.
No, homage.
Like no manches. There you go.
Nanches? Like nanches?
They're just kidding.
Don't listen to Lucy. She's just bullshitting down there. Just ignore Lucy. Go ahead, Jen.
So yeah, this is just 3 of like the 23 or 20 of them. What do you guys think?
What was the question?
Oh my gosh. Which one would you pick?
Oh. I like the Spider-Man homage. That's cool.
Clinton Green is the one on the left.
I agree. I like the left.
Well, because he's done that. That's also like a homage to the oh my gosh,
Venom.
Yeah, but it was, what's his name?
Clayton Crane.
But he was covered with the American flag.
Wasn't it Venom?
No, it was Carnage. Wasn't it Carnage? I thought it was Carnage.
I don't know.
It was Carnage with the American flag. Right? Yes, you see? Boom, boom. I'm so smart.
Oh yeah, Ryan. He said, yeah, he confirmed.
Yeah.
So you go left,
I'm
Lucy?
with the middle. No, the middle one, because it's more. Yeah, I like that one better. I don't like neither of them, but I will go with the middle. If I have to pick one.
Sarah?
I'm going left. I like it. I think it's classic. The black, the red, the white. I think it's classic. I think it would be an evergreen piece.
I'm going right.
Was I, as I was typing, was I like mouthing out the words?
No.
No, give it away. No, Jen, your answer is wrong.
No, it's not.
Yes, your answer is wrong, Jen.
You
have to agree on the answer. Shh. Private chat, Jen.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to private chat.
You're killing me here. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's it. Okay, so give us a get our shit together because we're trying to figure out the trivia question. Before we go, though, again, thank you to Cover Price. Use code Nirvana14 for 30 days of unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And Bird City Comics, who is providing our giveaway tonight. It's going to be the MegaCon Deadpool #4 Miko Suyan exclusive that sold out on Friday. I guess this is big time collectibles. They did a drop every day, and that was the one. So it kind of plays into the whole Wolverine thing too. And apparently I have to ship it tomorrow. So you guys better be grateful.
You guys are wrong. I can prove it.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. When you go to our first... Hang on.
New question.
New question.
No.
New question.
No.
Yes, that's you gave it away.
Did I?
You totally gave it away.
What did I say?
Let's pick something else.
All right, hold on. What's something we talked about tonight that they had to have been paying attention? Oh, I know. Hold on.
Whose cover is the best?
Okay, right, girls.
Thank you, Jeffrey Castro.
Go to the chat. Oh. This is actually a good one because we talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about it. That's a good one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Starting line now. At the beginning of the show, if you guys follow us at all, we always like to talk about character stats. And tonight we talked about the intelligence of Wolverine on a scale from 1 to 7. What was his intelligence?
I forgot already.
Do 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 do. Oh wow!
Wait,
Namesh.
Comic Bros was at the same time.
I have Namesh coming in like a half a second before Bruce. Is that what you guys have?
Yeah.
Namesh comes up first.
Quick,
Adi, he wasn't 7. No, Adi, no.
No,
So wrong.
Typically, you think that being
No.
alive since 1880, he would be 7.
Smart.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody sees the mesh first. Okay.
Nimesh wins. Congratulations, Nimesh. We are very, very proud of you. Good job with those lightning fingers. All right, that's it for us tonight. Girls, do you have anything you want to say before we call it?
Don't you have a show Friday?
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Friday, we are going to have a Nearing Nirvana show. Anthony and I will be on. I don't know. Are you guys going to be with me?
I want to try.
Just you and Aunt. Oh, and Jen.
Oh, I'm gonna
Maybe
try.
Jen. Yeah. But Anthony and I, for sure, we are going to be hosting Gold Key. If you guys are familiar with the publisher Gold Key, the owner of Gold Key is going to be there, as well as an artist. I don't want to say too much, but a creator. So make sure you guys tune in on Friday. We're going to be doing another giveaway on that show, and it's going to be fun. It'll be a quick, fun, informative one. So yeah, make sure you guys join. Anything else, girls?
Thanks everybody for watching, and
we'll be back next Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you guys have any recommendations of what you want us to cover, message us on Instagram. Like, if it's something that you guys would like to see us to spotlight or that we haven't done, because obviously it took us forever to do Wolverine, which perfect timing, I want to say, even though it took us, forever to almost 3 years. It will be 4 years since we're doing Comic Book Woman.
That was the debate. How long we've been a thing. Jen, what do you think it's for?
It's for because if you go back to Woman. If you go
Comic Book Woman is for,
right? And you look up our original video, our welcome first video, which oh my god.
It's so bad, huh? When we look back on it.
Yeah, it's October 2020.
Yeah. Well, Comic Book Woman, it's 4 years, but Near Nirvana, it's 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
Yes.
But we've been together
for 4 years.
Yeah, but Jen, I love you. The question was, how long has an N been on air?
Oh, no.
So Lucy's right.
Dang it.
Technicality, right? She got you. That was technically the right answer. Would have been 3. Anyways,
that's true.
Make sure you are following Sarah too. Huh? What, Sarah?
How long have I been on? How long have I been with you guys now? 2 years?
2
You
years?
going 2 years?
2, 3, 2?
No, 2 years. I think she's 2 years. Maybe.
Someone find Sarah's first. Ooh,
my first experience.
What was your first appearance?
I know in my first appearance.
I invited you. So
she did. Yeah.
I feel like it was me that invited Sarah.
It was what?
It was me. Definitely me. Wait, hold on a second. You know who invited you?
Jen.
What? It was totally me. It was 100% me. I had seen you on Drunken Chat. Okay, this is gonna go off the rails. Love you guys. Have a good night. Goodbye.